Shalom, my bitches. Myand is here at NFY bringing you Speaking Engineer by Net Mantis. To most humans, especially humans of the 21st century, the pair of beings walking to the hangar bay of the station were odd to say the least. A 4-foot-tall anthropomorphic mouse and a 6-foot-tall human man. Beccaratha, a Twiki, was not having a good day. Once again, she had to translate for Gregory. It wasn't her fault her species just happened to resemble a species on Gregory's homeworld which made her cute to him, or that while she was an excellent programmer, her technical skills were lacking. That same lack made her an excellent foil to the human, who tended to produce nothing but undocumented spaghetti code when he was left to his own devices. What annoyed her was the fact that the human was grumbling profanities already, and he hadn't even seen the job yet. At the entrance to the small freighter stood 2 crustaceans, both about her height, perched on 6 legs. The sight of them caused Beck to sigh. "Cracklins, all right, I see why you're grumbling, but I don't think it's going to be as bad as you think," mumbled Beck to her partner. "Fuck you," grumbled Gregory. "Fucking fucktards." "I appreciate your concern, but I think we're going to be okay." Once the pair reached the ship, they waited patiently while the Cracklins examined them. One would think being dressed in jumpsuits emblazoned with the logos of Rapid Repair would help identify them as to who they are and what they were for. But from the grumbling of Gregory, the human was not holding any hope of that. "Greetings to you. I am Beck, and this is Gregory. We are from Rapid Repair," began Beck as she started her script. "We were informed you needed assistance with your ship. Can you explain to us what the problem is?" The Cracklins sighed in relief.
"Oh, thank you. We weren't sure if you were here to help us. Our engineer died while we were on our last journey, and no engineer will sign on until we have been inspected and brought up to code."
"Fucking fuckwits. Motherfucking's fuckingly fucked," growled Gregory.
"I'm sorry,"
said the Cracklin that appeared to be the captain, as they had forgotten to introduce themselves and were making no attempt to remedy that.
"I think our translator is having issues. I believe your partner just requested to mate repeatedly."
Beck rolled her eyes and forced a smile. "My partner Gregory speaks a dialect of human commonly known as engineer that plays havoc with translators. Being fluent in it, I can translate for him. He says he's eager to get to work, as it sounds like you have a lot of needs that need to be accomplished."
"I see. My apologies. My lieutenant here."
The first Cracklin, who had so far done all the talking, gestured to the other, apparently not going to make the effort of introductions.
"Will handle all your needs. I need to see to getting another cargo before we leave the station." "Welcome to the Speedy Mollusk. Our engine room is down this corridor, and our diagnostic terminals are located there as well,"
the lieutenant droned on.
"I can lead you both if you wish."
"Fuckity fuck fuck fuck." Gregory's sarcasm is thick enough to cut with a knife, almost as bad as the scowl on his face.
"I agree, Gregory. Please show me to the master diagnostic and damage control terminal on the bridge. I will be better able to guide my partner using the data there, as well as make sure your damage control routines are up to code."
The lieutenant shrugged and simply made sure Gregory was pointed in the correct direction, while Beck was accompanied to the bridge. Beck took one look at the code and began writing new routines to gather data and display current status and damage taken. Until then, she had installed a temporary display of the raw data the sensors were reporting. While completely unusable as a working terminal, it did, however, show what Gregory was working on as new data popped up whenever he reconnected something.
"So tell me, how did the last engineer die?"
The lieutenant shifted a bit, then mumbled,
"The Bleen was electrocuted while rewiring our main engine control harness."
Beck's eyes went wide at the revelation.
You had a Bleen engineer? Did you not hear about the last time a Bleen was trusted as sole engineer? The entire ship went up when he tried to convert all the wiring to filament in order to reduce mass.
He was always efficient and improved our engines greatly. Fuel consumption had been reduced by 90%. Our acceleration had been reduced by 60%, but we felt the trade was acceptable.
A screen next to Beck sprung to life, with Gregory's face filling it.
"Fuck yeah!"
he exclaimed.
What was that? Are we under attack?
The lieutenant cried.
This is your communicator? Gregory is informing us that he got your internal comms working. Did you not know you have internal comms?
Beck was confused. It takes a special kind of idiot to not know anything about your ship. However, there was a more important task at hand.
Greg, the former engineer was a Bleen.
Fuck. Fuckingly fucked.
He was working on the engines and died redoing the control harness.
Fuckwads. The fuck?
Yeah, the engines. I'm adjusting the ticket accordingly. You think you can?
Fuck!
The screen cut out at Gregory's cry of rage.
Is your friend all right?
Asked the lieutenant meekly.
I do not speak his language, but he seems upset.
He said he needed to make sure you didn't breach containment. Don't worry, Gregory is the best at what he does. His motto is, the bare minimum is never enough. So he'll make sure you're not only up to code, but able to get underway.
Beck kept an eye on the data feed, and noticed something unusual. The engine reported 100% output, but the raw data showed actual output was far lower than any engine in use. Not long afterwards, power output spiked and the lights brightened considerably. The sensors began coming online one after another while the lieutenant cowered in the corner. Ignoring the crackling, she got to work writing the interface, arranging sensor feeds, calibrating the raw data, and after another look at what passed for a crew, programmed a main light on the display that showed green when nominal, yellow when something is wrong, and red when something breaks.
Fuck sticks. Fuckers fucked 'em. Fuck lights and fuck sticks.
On the way back from the ship, pay in hand, along with a clean cert from the freighter and 2 frightened and satisfied Cracklin, Beck was surprised.
Wait, you mean the Bleen had set up ion engines on that freighter? And he was transferring the controls to them when he bought it?
Fucktard.
I'm sorry about that. Anything I can do to make it up to you?
Fuck? Gregory's voice was rather hopeful at this point, and a lot less angry. Beck looked down at the ring on her left hand, and remembered the day she got it, Gregory slipping it on her before kissing her in front of all their friends. Sure thing, my husband. You've definitely earned it.
Love you, Beck.
Love you too, you goof.
Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that one. Go ahead and leave a like if you did. Go ahead and subscribe if you want to see more of my stuff. If you would like my videos to show up in your subscription feed, hit the bell next to the subscription button. Have a nice one, y'alls.